Sorry about rushing, but you see, I'm doing a concert here tonight. And Paul sits there amongst a whole lot of high-tech wizardry. And for those of you on that side of the auditorium, of course he's not watching television. But it's just a monitor screen that is really the memory bank, I suppose, for all the stuff that's memorized in all this trickery here. I mean, there are sounds in there. And what's more, there is not a tape on stage. We're talking about, I don't know, silicone chips, I suppose. I mean, the sounds are sampled and memorized in this manner. Now, I don't begin to understand it. I mean, how this stuff works, I have no idea. I've only just come to terms with cylinders. Most of you are too young to remember what they were, but I can just about remember them. And all I know is that he presses buttons and it does work. Give us an example, Paul. Press a button and give us some drums. Get down. Woo. Add some bass. And strings. Oh, hold it just a minute. The thing about it is, of course, it's essentially unreal. It was real when they did it, but it's not real anymore. So why don't you and I add our reality to that, and we'll do a number, especially as we've rehearsed it. Silhouettes, silhouettes, silhouettes. Oh, oh, oh. Silhouettes, silhouettes, silhouettes. Oh, go walking past your house late last night. All the shades were pulled and drawn way down tight. From within, moving like gas, two silhouettes on the shade. Oh, what a lovely couple they made. Put his arms around your waist, held you tight, kisses I could almost taste. In the night, wondered why I'm not the guy whose silhouettes on the shade I couldn't hide. Tears in my eyes. Silhouettes, silhouettes, silhouettes. Oh, 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 silhouettes, silhouettes, silhouettes. Oh, 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 oh. Lost control and rang your bell. I was so let me in, else I'll be down your door. Saw two strangers who had been two silhouettes on the shade. My heart skipped a beat. I was on the wrong street. Rushed down to your house with wings on my feet. Loved you like I've never loved you, my sweet. Vowed that you and I would be two silhouettes on the shade all of our days. Two silhouettes on the shade. Silhouettes, silhouettes, silhouettes. Oh, oh, oh. Silhouettes, silhouettes, silhouettes. Oh, two silhouettes on the shade. Thank you very much. Thank you. I guess there are influences beating upon us all of the time in our lives, and certainly one of my earliest major influences was a musical one. It was Elvis. I've often said to the media that if there had been no Elvis, then I guess there could be no Cliff Richard, and I often wonder whether that couldn't be extended some way, because You know, the Shadows and I started in '58, so we were kind of like 5 years ahead of the Beatles, but they were the same age as us. And it always interested me to read when I did about them that they also used to, you know, were influenced by Elvis, Little Richard, Jerry Lee Lewis, Chuck Berry, Buddy Holly, the Everly Brothers, the same people we were. And you wonder if they hadn't started it all off, whether in fact any of us would have got going. But anyway, it's hypothetical. You know, I'm really glad that things took off the way they did. And Elvis, of course, I would like to pay a small tribute to the man who will always remain, as far as I'm concerned, the king. And he is still big competition. I mean, there's a statistic back home that I have to admit to you that I would really like for myself. It's in the Guinness Book of British Hit Singles. And they have a statistic there that I'm after. You know, last time I released a single back home, the minute it arrived in the charts, one of the co-writers of the book rang me up. And he said, do you realize that this week now that you've spent in the charts means that you have spent in excess of 1,000 weeks in the British charts? And I quickly added up, and it came to just short of 20 years. So I said, well, where's Elvis? He said, oh, about 200 years ahead. So he's still competition. But look, it's unfair competition. I want to tell you that, maybe you already know this, but I'll tell you anyway. Elvis sold more records after he died. And I'm not that competitive. So I'll be happy with just paying the man a tribute with a song that in fact is featured on an album that I think most people should have in their collection. It's called Elvis the Sun Sessions, Sun being the label he first recorded for. It's got this song on it. He sings it by himself with a guitar. He sings a couple of songs by himself with a guitar, excuse me, and then he's joined by Scotty Moore, Bill Black on bass, DJ Fontana on drums, and you slowly hear the kind of pop rock that I know we love growing up. And as I say, this is on his album. This is my little tribute to Elvis. It's That's All Right, Mama. Well, that's all right, Mama. That's all right, you. That's all right, Mama. Any way you do, well, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. Mama, she done told me. Papa done told me too. Some nice gal you're fooling with, she ain't nothing to you. Well, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. Well, well, I need your loving. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. Then you won't leave bother with me. Hanging around your door, well, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. That's all